So, this intro is going to be a little longer than normal, and I'll explain why. As soon as the last video was uploaded, I began working on the final part of the series. Unfortunately, when I finished recording, I discovered that my mic was muted the entire time. So, this final episode will be narrated only. Now sit back and enjoy the end of my journey. The beginning of the end for this map went off to an amazing start. I was spawned on a random beach and discovered that my van had disappeared. All supplies I had gathered from this entire playthrough were gone. But I couldn't stop now, and I began to make my way past Liberation Bridge on foot and into Montang. In Montang, I was able to find some extra supplies, such as food and water. As well as find the final note for the map in a nearby house. I didn't loot that much, and without my van, I searched for another vehicle to use. I got a bike and began my way towards Home and Isle. The reason for going to Home and Isle instead of straight to Summerside Military Base was because of the potential for me to get some type of weapon that used ranger ammo, hopefully an AK. But at the militia base, I didn't find anything. Passing the gravestones in the middle of the island, I was able to explore the shipwreck and eliminate all the zombies that were in that area, and fully discover the island. So, I hopped on my boat and made my way to Confederation Bridge. This could be my second to last journey to Confederation Bridge, and while I was there, I found 2 grenades that could help me with the Mega Zombie. While eliminating other zombies, I was able to find 2 more maple strikes, and I took the time to restock on as much ammo as I could. Then it was on to Stratford, where the possibility of finding a scope for my maple strike was in my head. But when I went to the gun store, I couldn't find anything, and obviously I couldn't craft one. Instead, I went over to the construction site where perhaps I could find some cans to construct a muzzle, but I couldn't find any. So, I left Stratford for the final time. Now began the final showdown. To make sure that this wasn't a disaster, I began to carefully pick off each of the zombies one by one so I could only face this mega zombie alone. But as I went through the military base, for some reason I couldn't find the mega zombie. I know you can't hear what I was saying, but the weather really represented my mood. I was super disappointed at this point, but I couldn't give up. I decided the best way to wait for the mega zombie is by going up to a nearby hill and waiting for respawns to come in, hoping he would respawn. while I was getting ready to go back to the base to check on it, even though it was a full moon, out in the distance, I could see the mega zombie had spawned in. Now was my chance. Again, I began picking off zombies one by one. And I knew it was dangerous to fight the mega zombie once I cleared most of the regular zombies out during a full moon, but that didn't stop me from leaving myself and Big Ugly the only ones inside the base. And I'll just let it play out for you. Finally, the final box was now checked and the mega zombie was dead. And for my character, this proved the outbreak was much larger than he ever thought it would be, and the only way off the island that he knew of was Confederation Bridge. After eliminating more zombies at the bridge, I crossed to the other side of the map. I crossed to the other side of the blown up bridge and began walking. This chapter of the journey was finally complete. I have now discovered every single inch of this map. I've collected all 4 notes that were scattered around the map, and I had successfully killed the mega zombie. This map is now complete, and stay tuned for the next map on this journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.